mobile. Monitoring 148.490. K4 GTO.
Really? Well, is it ANI at the end, or is it a double Roger B? Cat4 ZTO from K4ARX here.
That was the ANI. One of them does the other tone bird, but I think that's the 1750 tone. Yeah, I'm at the intersection of Brooklyn Parkway and Brook Road. How's my signal this morning?
Well, so you got a very strong, very clear signal here. No problem copy at all. Straight from the start. Full copy on the Pro 2006 and various others, I suppose. Turn some of these things off here. Yeah, there we go. That was Pro 2021. I was listening to myself on. Loud and clear again.
Roger that. Drop my power down to 25.
Why? Yes, very noticeable change in signal. And I asked you on the air, after I asked myself off the air, why?
Why what?
Why did you reduce your power? You were doing so well. Okay, that was much worse. Go back up to high power where you were. That was enjoyable.
Okay, back to full power. Back to full power.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stay there because conditions are very good today. So there may be other or outside local interference. You understand what I'm saying. Conditions are good.
Yeah, I noticed when I turned the radio on, I could hear 2 or maybe even 3 stations on no weather radio channel 1 on 162.400. They were all mixing in with each other. So that's definitely an indicator that the band is open. I guess I should have done a call out on 5.2 announcing that I was QF line down here, but yeah, all good.
Well, some of us know this is a routine place to communicate in the morning drive time and whatnot, sometimes in the afternoon. There's a good half dozen or so of us here, and most I can't hear but you. But that's the way it goes over here in the Chaco Bottom Valley area. Anyways, heard GMR has 22. I forget exactly which one that is, but it was kind of distant. But they were communicating kind of a weak signal repeater this morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's permanent. That's 462.725.
725.
Where that receiver is, but it does seem to come in, on a pretty regular basis, even when there's just a little bit of propagation enhancement. And it's also seems to be a pretty active receiver. If the band is open to the north, DC area, there are a lot of repeaters, DMRS repeaters up there. I mean, a lot. And they seem to have a little bit more activity with people having catches and those and whatnot on there. The amateur repeaters are as well, but it seems like the DMRS repeaters have more activity on them. At least in my monitoring experience. Of course, a lot of the people on those DMRS repeaters are also amateur operators, but yeah. All right, I just crossed over 95, heading towards. I am now in Jackson Ward.
All right, very good. A little flutter here and there, but that was very easily copyable. That kind of reminds me. I don't know if you're a fan of The Walking Dead. I think it was the last season. Some organization had come in think it was called the Commonwealth, they called themselves. And they apprehended some property, and they called it Sector 22, also known as Alexandria, and it's supposed to be right here in Virginia. Kind of appropriate for that repeater, I think, being the same channel number, if you will. But yeah, it's up there in Zombieland, I think. I think it's an Alexandria repeater. I'm not really sure, but it's pretty close to Dirty DC.
A trucker term, like, what am I thinking of? The dirty side and the shaky side. Do they still say that?
No, that's long gone, unless they're 70 years old, I would guess, or at least my age, which isn't that far apart. They don't use that kind of terminology anymore. It's pretty much just straight plain English, but you'll hear it on the rare occasion, I'm sure. But I don't know what that has to do with anything what I just said, though.
What you were saying in regards to Sector 22, and you said you used the term dirty DC, and I was then thinking about dirty side versus shaky side. That's where that came in. Yeah, I've seen a few seasons of that show. To take it or leave it. I think that I think of those shows, it's one of the better ones. What was I gonna say? So I had a book, and you may remember this book. Back in the day when information on radios and scanners and whatnot was, you had to get a book. It was called Scanners and Secret Frequencies, and it was a pretty thick book. And it had a whole chapter on TV, 11 meters, and free banding and all that, and monitoring all that activity. And it had like a glossary of CV terminology.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that book, but I understand what you're saying. Whoops, I'm on low power again. How did that happen? I don't know if I've been on low power the whole time or not. I was pretty sure I set it to high power a while ago. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was just stressed and it decided to change power output for me. Interesting. No, I said near DC. November Echo Alpha Romeo DC, as in Alexandria and all those places. But no, nothing dirty about that was mentioned. I understand the correlation now. But anyways, you seem to be a lot closer than you were before. KF4ZTO from K4ARX. So the Yaesu radios, at least my 2980, it will automatically reduce power the radio, the heating gets to a certain temperature, it'll automatically drop the power down. That's just a protection system to the possibility of using the final, the heat sink is too warm. But you're totally copyable, full scale on the low power setting. I'm not sure if you were on low power the whole time, but what does it say? Does it say high or does it say low? Because when it does that automatic protection system, it'll still say high power and it drops it down. No, it was displaying low, and it was an obvious change in power because it was not doing what it is right now, interfering with other radios. But I noticed on the display, the icon low was displayed. But let me see if I can, yeah, I was checking my antenna here on the meter, and I think I set it properly last night. I'm only running 1.5 to 1, roughly, and it's maxing out on the power meter. So if it's running 50 watts, it's running 50 watts.
That sounds good. Let me do a general call out real quick, see if anybody else on the frequency.
All generals.
This is Kilo Fox 4, Zulu Tango Oscar, Mobile KF4ZTO Mobile. Any other station on the frequency? Any other station settle down.
Show off.
Kilo Mike 4, Tango India Juliet. This is Kilo Fox 4, Zulu Tango Oscar. Go ahead, sir.
I actually have to break out the log.
We're in Richmond, Virginia, downtown Richmond. I'm mobile, running 65 watts into a quarter wave, and the station I'm talking to is K4ARX, and he's also in Richmond. What's your location, sir? Yes, sir. I know exactly where King's Dominion is, Doswell. So you say you're 4 miles northwest of King's Dominion. You are really pushing a nice, strong signal here. You're full scale on my receive. Looking at S9 to 30 dB over S9. Nice, strong audio. What antenna and how much power are you running over? Right, good copy on the Chris-Craft and 125 watts at 90.
Chris Cross.
Well, that is a...
You are a 90s baby. Pushing 12 minutes. Uh-oh. Must be at the daycare center. Yeah, you must be in line at the daycare center there, because I cannot copy you hardly at all. You're behind an object between you and I cannot copy Kilo Mike 4 Tango India Juliet. He is not in my ability to receive, so I'm kind of missing out on the fun. Either way, I'll stand by with you, KF4ZTO, KM4TIJ, K4ARX in the group monitoring. Still in the noise, Phil. Still in the noise. Yes, Phil, I heard you. Oh, is that a general call out? Why did you put it on an old thread? You chuck ahead.
Mobile back on the frequency.
Okay, I'm still here. Low power for the moment. You pretty much disappeared earlier. I presume you're on your way back to the home QTH.
Yeah, for GTO, I'm in a bad spot right now. Stand by one.
Yes, you are.
Okay, roger that. So he's down, is down, in Choco Valley. So, he's kind of, as far as location goes, he's kind of in a hole. So a lot of times, people can hear him, and he can't hear them, or, he can hear people, but they can't hear him. How am I coming in on your, move your, speed a little bit?
Don't sound like 65 watts.
Almost exactly the same, as the same direction. I might be a little bit west of him, but it shouldn't make that much of a difference from your location. And I'm actually currently heading, I'm currently heading, north by northwest, but I'll be heading north here in just a moment. Hey, I'm sorry, who's the phone? Okay, good copy. Kilo Mike 4, 22, yeah, this frequency being the Richmond frequency. There's several other frequencies that are used pretty regularly.
You must be in the green machine. faster.
Helping out on 1.6.4 down here, and well, it's always good that we're not interfering with each other. The other frequencies that are last, that's what we use. And, yeah, so I pretty much do well, let me back that up. Starting next week, I'll be on a second schedule. I'll be on the radio earlier in the morning. But in the afternoon, usually on between about 4 here, so about 4:45 or so. Also on this frequency. Then the first Friday of every month, there's a direct on this frequency, the Richmond simplex net at 7 o'clock. Usually there's a directed net, and then folks usually hang out afterwards for kind of a more informal rag chew. Let me see if K4ARX is still on the frequency. K4ARX, are you still on the frequency, sir?
Yeah, it sounds like you're at the house now, and you're coming in almost loud and clear, as opposed to earlier you were not. It was mostly picket fencing and down in the noise. I could hear you, and most of what you were saying, it was just a weak signal.
Okay, good. All that is kind of odd. I was just downtown. Now on Chamberlain, I'm pretty much due north of you. Like I said, I'm almost heading due north at this time. So I'm heading closer to Bill, I was going to ask you another question. It just totally blanked on my mind. So I'll just pass it back over to you.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know if it was passed to me, you just said pass it over to you. Are you done with TIJ?
No, both coupled with each other at exactly the same time. Sorry about that. K4 TIJ, go ahead and pick it up or once you're done, I'll relay the north road.
Phil needs to learn how to run a round table or a net. We'll see.
Down to about an S5. There's only completely full people there, but absolutely, I was really supposed to get to meet you and hear somebody else on the frequency. K4ARX, can you still hear me? K4ARX, this is Caleb.
Unfortunately, yes, I can hear you just fine. Yeah, you pretty much dropped down indefinitely right there. I presume you've parked in the driveway.
Still moving, but this is a node catalyst. I might be dropping in and out. I was just saying, at any point
Yeah, I think you were asking if I could copy TIJ after antenna movement, and that is a negative. I still have not heard him the first time, only you. Okay, well I hear something down in the noise. It's not intelligible. It's either Phil or Bill, but I cannot differentiate between the two. K4ARX. Well, I suppose that's it. Nope, I've already signed, so I'm going to call it.
7 threes.